Welcome, beloved soul. Welcome into this sacred space of peace, where the burdens of your heart may gently loosen, and the breath of God can meet you again. The angels come near to whisper something tender, something timely, something that carries the fragrance of divine timing. They say to you with a steady voice, "You will be moving in September, but you will not be packing your bags." This message may stir curiosity in you. It may awaken wonder. It may even confuse the mind that wants to understand everything at once. But the spirit within you knows exactly what this means. You are entering a shift, a transition, a movement that is not outward in suitcases or locations, but inward, upward, and deeper into the flow of God's divine plan. You will not need to strain. You will not need to pack. You will not need to force the change. The movement is not about your hands carrying boxes, but about God carrying you into a new chapter, where peace will be your anchor and trust will be your compass. This move is not about geography. It is about destiny. It is not about leaving your home, but about God reshaping the home inside your heart. It is not about departing from one city to another, but about leaving behind one season and stepping into a higher one. September will mark the shift, and the angels want you to be ready, not with packed bags, but with an open spirit. They want your heart light, not your luggage heavy. They want your hands free to receive, not clenched around what you think you cannot live without. The move God is bringing does not require the ordinary preparations. It requires surrender. It requires listening. It requires trust. Because what is ahead of you will not look like what has been behind you. Your weary steps will find new strength. Your restless questions will begin to quiet. Your broken pieces will begin to fit into a new mosaic you could not have imagined. You have asked God for change, and now it comes, but not in the way you thought. You thought perhaps you would need to run. You thought perhaps you would need to force open a door. But heaven says, stay still in spirit, and the movement will happen without your striving. The angels remind you, not all moves require travel. Some moves are about elevation. Some are about transformation. Some are about alignment with the unseen hand of God. This September, you are being lifted, shifted, and set upon higher ground. Not because you packed your bags, not because you planned it perfectly, but because heaven has ordained it, and when heaven ordains a movement, it unfolds in grace. Beloved, let your heart rest in this truth. You will not miss the moment. You will not be left behind. You will not be forgotten. God has already gone ahead of you to prepare this new season, and the angels walk with you to make sure you do not stumble. Pause now and feel this assurance. You do not have to make it happen. You only have to say yes. Yes to being carried. Yes to being shifted. Yes to being remade in the hands of love. This is the movement of September. It will come quietly, but it will not be small. It will come gently, but it will not be shallow. It will come without luggage, but it will fill you with treasures you have long prayed for. Rest, child of God. Your soul is moving forward, even as your feet remain still, and that is the beauty of this sacred transition. Beloved soul, before we continue deeper, let me gently invite you, if this message is awakening peace within you, to subscribe and stay connected here. Let these angelic words, week by week, keep nourishing your spirit. If something in your heart has been touched, I would love for you to share in the comments your reflections, your prayer requests, or simply the feelings this word has stirred in you. And if the Spirit leads you, share this video with someone who might be quietly praying for a gentle word today. If you feel especially blessed and you wish to help this channel continue offering these peaceful messages, you may also give through a super thanks. Know that every offering is received with gratitude and poured back into helping these messages reach more weary souls who need them. Thank you for walking with me in this light. Now, let us return to the heart of what the angels are saying. You will be moving in September, but you will not be packing your bags. The change coming to you is more profound than relocation. It is revelation. God is revealing to you what you could not see before. He is uncovering the path that was hidden by sorrow, by delay, by disappointment. This move is about clarity. Where once there was fog, there will now be vision. Where once you were unsure, you will now stand firm. Where once you were surrounded by confusion, you will now breathe the simplicity of God's truth. The angels say, you are being repositioned without effort, because the Father delights in carrying his children. He will set your feet in wide spaces. He will settle your heart in peace. He will open doors that require no key in your hand, because his hand is already turning the lock. So do not worry about what to take with you. Do not fear what you must leave behind. Do not count the cost as though you are losing. For everything God asks you to release, he replaces with something greater, something purer, something eternal. This move is not about loss, but about gain. It is not about departure, but about arrival, and your spirit will know it when it happens. When the shift comes, you will feel a lightness inside, a peace that doesn't match the circumstances around you, a freedom that makes no sense to the mind, but sings deeply to the soul. This is the movement of God, and September will hold it for you. So breathe, beloved soul. Do not rush. Do not fear. Do not doubt. The angels are guiding you, the Spirit is preparing you, and the Father is carrying you. You will be moving, but you will not be packing. You will be shifting, but you will not be striving. You will be elevated, but you will not be exhausted. And this is the glory of God's timing. Stay close to his whisper. Stay open to his leading. Stay soft in your heart and strong in your faith. September is not about relocation, it is about revelation. And revelation always brings you closer to the one who loves you more than words can tell. Beloved soul, let us enter again into this river of peace, where the noise of the world softens and only the voice of God matters. The angels are still speaking. They repeat the message, so your spirit does not miss it. You will be moving in September, but you will not be packing your bags. Do not dismiss this. Do not brush it aside as something vague or distant. It is personal. It is for you. God's Spirit is already weaving this shift into your days, preparing you in ways you cannot see, shaping your path with unseen hands. This is not a move of effort, but a move of grace. It is the kind of change that happens when you release control, and God steps in to carry you. You will wake up one day, and the heaviness that clung to you will no longer feel the same. You will open your eyes in September, and the atmosphere around you will have shifted. Quietly, gently, yet undeniably. The old weight will begin to fall away. The old fears will begin to fade. The old doors that once closed on you will no longer matter, because new doors are appearing. Doors no human hand can shut. This is not about luggage. This is not about distance. It is about being placed exactly where God wants you, without you lifting a finger to force it. The angels say you have carried enough. You have tried long enough. You have worried enough. And now, heaven intervenes. The change you longed for is not in the hands of people. It is not in the plans you try to arrange. It is in the timing of God. And that timing is here. Beloved, this move is about healing. You will be moving out of sorrow into joy. You will be moving out of confusion into clarity. You will be moving out of despair into hope. You will be moving out of loneliness into connection. Do you see it now? You do not need to pack bags for this. For the only things that move are within you, carried by God, released by his Spirit, awakened by his light. And September is the turning of that page. For so long, you wondered when change would come. You looked at calendars. You counted days. You tried to calculate seasons. But the angels are saying, stop counting and start trusting. The movement is not measured by human clocks. It is measured by divine readiness. And you are ready. This is why the shift is coming. You have been prepared through fire, through tears, through trials you thought would break you. But instead of breaking, you were being refined. Instead of being crushed, you were being molded. Instead of being abandoned, you were being positioned. And now, the positioning is complete. You will step into this move not with luggage, but with lightness, not with effort, but with ease, not with worry, but with worship. Let your soul trust this. Do not resist the gentle hand of God, for he has never lost one who surrenders to him. He has never failed one who dares to rest in his love. And he will not begin with you. This move is a gift, not a burden. It is an answer, not a problem. It is fulfillment, not loss. So breathe deeply, beloved. Exhale the worry. Inhale the peace. You are moving, and you will not be packing. The angels linger near, and they ask me to tell you this. September is not just about change. It is about restoration. God is giving back what was taken. God is healing what was broken. God is opening what was. If your heart feels stirred, I would love to hear your reflections or your prayer requests in the comments below. We are not alone in this walk. Your words may even encourage another soul who reads them. And if this message has touched you deeply, consider sharing it with someone you love. Someone who may be quietly praying for a word like this. If you feel called, you may also bless this channel with a super thanks. Every gift is received with gratitude and used to spread these angelic whispers further, reaching the ones who sit in silence, waiting for light. Thank you, beloved, for being part of this journey. Now let us return to what heaven is saying. You will be moving, but you will not be packing your bags. For the place you are going is not a house built by human hands. It is an inner dwelling of peace, of strength, of trust. It is the place where fear no longer controls you. It is the place where joy takes root again. It is the place where you no longer chase after love, but realize love has been chasing after you all along. The angels say, this September, you will discover that you were never left behind. You were being carried all along, even in the silence. God was moving. Even in the waiting, heaven was aligning. Even in the weariness, you were being prepared. And now, the season has come. Lift your eyes. The shift is here. Not in suitcases, not in departures, not in frantic plans, but in the stillness of God's hand. You will find yourself moved, yet you will not have traveled. You will find yourself changed, yet you will not have packed. This is the movement of spirit. This is the kindness of heaven, and it is yours. Beloved soul, we meet once more in this gentle silence, where heaven leans close, and the heart is reminded of truths too holy to ignore. The angels are still speaking, and again, they whisper with a calm certainty. You will be moving in September, but you will not be packing your bags. This is not an echo for the sake of repetition. This is an echo because heaven wants you to hear it until it settles deep, until it becomes part of you, until doubt no longer steals its meaning. You are not being asked to prepare with worry, but to prepare with wonder. You are not being asked to collect things, but to release them. You are not being asked to organize and calculate, but to trust and receive. This movement is divine. It is holy. It is a shift that lifts your soul from the shadows into the light, from striving into surrender, from wandering into purpose. In September, you will sense that something unseen has changed, as though the ground beneath your feet has steadied, as though the air around you carries a fragrance of new beginnings. It will not be loud. It will not demand attention. It will arrive gently, like morning dew that no one notices until the sun shines on it, but it will be real and it will be yours. Beloved, God has been preparing you for this for longer than you know. The struggles that nearly broke you were not random. The delays that frustrated you were not wasted. The disappointments that weighed on your chest were not empty. They were all part of the preparation for this move, a move you cannot make on your own, a move only God could carry out. And now, as September unfolds, you will see why you had to wait. You will see why the answers did not come sooner. You will see why the path took unexpected turns. It was all aligning you with this very moment, this shift, this holy movement. You are not being moved to a new place. You are being moved into a new you, a freer you, a lighter you, a truer you, the one God saw before the world ever knew your name. This move is about identity. It is about calling. It is about destiny. It is about stepping into the person heaven has been, shaping in silence. And it begins in September. So do not fear the quiet changes you cannot explain. Do not resist the subtle rearrangements of your heart. Do not mourn the doors that close, for they are closing only to lead you toward the one door that matters, the one that stands wide open, waiting for you. Beloved, I feel led to pause here and to invite you once again with gentle gratitude. If these words are giving your soul peace, subscribe to stay connected with this flow of guidance. If you feel stirred, write your prayer requests or reflections in the comments. Your words may be the encouragement someone else desperately needs. If the Spirit whispers to you, share this message with a loved one, so they too may be reminded that God has not forgotten them. And if you feel moved to bless this space, a super thanks is a sacred way to help these words continue reaching those who sit in silence, longing for light. I thank you deeply, not for myself, but because every gift helps this work, continue, helps this peace ripple outward into more lives. Now, let us return to the heart of heaven's message. You will be moving, but you will not be packing your bags. Do not look for suitcases, look for signs. Do not look for destinations, look for revelations. Do not look for the place your feet will take you. Look for the place your soul is being led. Because this September is not about relocation, it is about elevation. It is about rising in faith, even when nothing around you looks different. It is about stepping into new strength, even when the same people surround you. It is about discovering peace, even when the storm still swirls outside your window. God is showing you that His power does not depend on circumstances changing. His power depends on His presence filling you. And when His presence fills you, everything changes, even if nothing moves on the outside. That is the move of September. It will be quiet, but it will be undeniable. It will be invisible to many, but it will be unmistakable to you. You will know it in the way you breathe easier. You will know it in the way you forgive more freely. You will know it in the way you hope again, without fear of disappointment. You will know it in the way joy returns like a long-lost friend. You will know it in the way you feel carried, even when you thought you had no strength left. This is the movement. This is the shift. This is the promise. So, rest in it, beloved soul. Do not cling to what must go. Do not fear what is new. Do not doubt the God who has never abandoned you. For the one who carried you this far will not stop now. He is faithful. He is steady. He is love. And He is moving you in September, not with luggage, not with plans, not with human effort, but with His Spirit, and His Spirit never fails. So let peace be your bag, let trust be your luggage, let faith be your passport, and let love be the home you never leave behind. You will be moved, and you will be safe. You will be lifted, and you will be whole. This is the word. This is the blessing. This is your September. Welcome, once again, beloved heart, to this quiet sanctuary where your soul can breathe and remember the nearness of God. The angels are still here. They have not left your side. They are patient. repeating what heaven wants you to hold on to, because repetition engraves truth where memory sometimes slips. You will be moving in September, but you will not be packing your bags. The move is not about relocation, it is about revelation. It is not about stepping into a new city, but into a new certainty. It is not about arranging your belongings, but about arranging your beliefs. God is rearranging the furniture of your soul, making room for peace where chaos lived, making space for joy where sorrow took residence, making way for trust where fear had once sat at the center. This is why you will not be packing. You are not losing anything. You are gaining everything. Your hands will be lighter, not because they are empty, but because God is filling them with what truly matters. The angels say, this September, your heart will feel as though a window has been opened. Fresh air will flow where once the room was stale. Light will stream where once the corners were dim. Hope will rise where once disappointment lingered too long. And you will realize that you have moved without moving. Beloved, this is a holy paradox. The world expects a move to be visible. They expect to see luggage, departures, arrivals. But heaven's moves often go unseen, unnoticed by human eyes, but deeply recognized by the Spirit. You will know you have moved because your prayers will sound different. They will no longer come from desperation, but from trust. You will know you have moved because your laughter will return, not forced, not shallow, but rising naturally, like a spring that never dries. You will know you have moved because you will look at what once hurt you, and instead of bitterness, you will feel peace. That is the mark of God's movement. Beloved soul, pause here. Let these words sink in. Do not rush past them, for they are not merely sentences. They are invitations. Invitations to breathe differently, to see differently, to walk differently, to believe differently. This September, you will not carry bags, but you will carry blessings. You will not drag burdens, but you will lift praises. You will not leave your house, but you will leave behind the heaviness that has shadowed your steps. This is the gift. This is the promise. This is the move, and the angels are rejoicing already because they see what you cannot see. They see the doors opening. They see the chains falling. They see the light dawning. They see you rise. And if you feel moved to give, a super thanks is a sacred way to help this channel continue offering words like these to more souls who wait for light. Each offering is received as a prayer with gratitude and poured back into the work of spreading peace. Now, beloved, let us go deeper. You will be moving, but you will not be packing your bags. This is not only about leaving behind burdens, it is also about receiving a new mantle. God is clothing you with strength you did not know you had. He is wrapping you in wisdom you did not know you carried. He is setting you in places of favor you did not know you could reach. This move is about more than healing. It is about equipping. Heaven is equipping you for the season ahead. September is not the end of something. It is the beginning. It is the doorway to the rest of your story, the story written by God's hand before time ever began. And you are stepping into it without needing to force it, without needing to understand it all, without needing to pack a single bag, because God Himself is carrying you forward. So rest, beloved soul. Do not strive. Do not cling. Do not doubt. The angels stand around you, protecting, guiding, whispering peace. The Spirit within you is strong, steady, unshakable, and the Father's hand is over you, leading you into this new season. September is coming, and with it, the move that will change everything, without you lifting a finger, without you packing a bag, without you leaving your home. Because the greatest moves of God always happen here, in the soul, and your soul is ready. Beloved heart, let us enter once again into this stillness, where your soul can rest, where the noise of yesterday falls silent, and where only the voice of God remains steady and true. The angels are still with you. Their message has not changed. They do not tire of repeating what matters, for heaven knows that sometimes our hearts need to hear the truth more than once before. It takes root. You will be moving in September, but you will not be packing your bags. This word is not a casual phrase. It is a divine announcement. It is the whisper of heaven that something unseen is already unfolding, something destined, something holy, something prepared long before you ever knew to ask. Beloved, September will not simply be another month. It will be a threshold. It will be a passageway. It will be the place where what was hidden begins to be revealed, and where the pieces of your journey start to make sense in the light of God's perfect plan. You will not need to pack, because what you carry into this season is not measured in objects, but in openness. You do not need clothing for this move. You need courage. You do not need boxes for this move. You need belief. You do not need to gather belongings. You need to gather trust. And trust, beloved soul, is all you will require. The angels say, God has been preparing this moment for you in secret. He has been aligning doors, moving people, rearranging circumstances, all so that when September comes, the path will open effortlessly before you. What once resisted you will no longer resist. What once delayed you will no longer delay. What once confused you will no longer confuse. This is not because you worked harder. It is because heaven has chosen the time, and the time is now. Beloved, pause and feel this in your spirit. The heaviness you carried was never meant to cross this threshold. That is why you are not packing your bags. The fear, the shame, the old disappointments, they cannot come with you. God is not asking you to carry them forward. He is asking you to release them, to set them down, to leave them behind, because they have no place in where He is taking you. Your heart must be free. Your hands must be open. Your soul must be light. For what God is placing in your care requires room, and He is making that room in you even now. Beloved, if these words are finding a home in your heart, I invite you gently to remain close. Subscribe, so you may continue to walk with me through these weekly streams of peace and guidance. If your heart is stirred, share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments below. Your words may be the balm another weary soul needs to read. And if the Spirit nudges you, share this message with someone dear to you, for they too may be waiting silently for the voice of God to find them. If this message has touched you deeply, and you feel called to give, a super thanks is one way to bless this channel and help these gentle words reach further, to more lives, to more souls in waiting. Every gift is received with gratitude, not for myself, but to keep the flow of peace moving outward into the world. Now, beloved soul, let us return to the truth. You will be moving, but you will not be packing your bags. This move is not about leaving a place. It is about entering a promise. It is about God lifting you out of the patterns that kept you weary and setting you into a rhythm of grace. It is about your spirit stepping out of survival and into abundance. It is about your soul awakening to the truth that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, not abandoned, but chosen. Chosen to carry light where others see darkness. Chosen to carry hope where others feel despair. Chosen to carry peace where others are restless. This is why you are being moved without packing. Because the move is not outward, it is inward. The shift is not temporary, it is eternal, and September is the marker of that holy shift. The angels say, trust it, welcome it, embrace it. Do not fear what you cannot explain. Do not resist what you cannot control. Do not grieve what you are leaving behind, for what God has prepared is far greater, far richer, far more lasting than what you thought you needed. Beloved soul, rest now. Let the words settle. You will move forward, but not with bags. You will step into the new, but not with striving. You will awaken to the shift, and it will feel like peace. This is September's gift, and it is yours. Beloved soul, welcome once again to this sacred space. You have been journeying with me through these gentle revelations, and now we arrive at a tender unfolding, a truth that has been waiting for you to embrace it fully. The angels whisper, the move is not something you orchestrate, but something you surrender to. September carries with it the fragrance of release, the scent of change, the quiet song of heaven calling you forward. This is not about bags or boxes or physical relocation. This is about God shifting your position in the unseen, lifting you from one season into another, from one posture of the soul into a higher one. And you, dear one, are ready. You have walked through enough nights of questioning, enough days of waiting, enough wilderness seasons of uncertainty. Now heaven says, behold, the new is upon you. You are not who you were in August. The winds of September are stirring around you, blowing away the dust, shaking loose the heaviness, clearing the path before your feet, and your spirit feels it, doesn't it? The anticipation, the holy trembling within your chest, the gentle pull that says, something has shifted, even if I cannot yet name it. Do not resist this pull. Lean into it, beloved. It is God's hand guiding you. It is God's mercy carrying you. It is God's wisdom moving you from where you've been into where you are meant to be. This is why you are not asked to pack your bags. Because you are not leaving behind things in the natural. You are leaving behind ways of seeing, of being, of believing. The old ways will not serve you in the new season. The fears you carried cannot go with you. The bitterness you held cannot cross this threshold. The doubts you clung to cannot survive in the light that is dawning. Beloved, this move is not external. It is eternal. And when heaven shifts you, no power on earth can stop it. You may feel like doors are closing, but they are only closing because another door has already been opened. You may feel like relationships are shifting, but they are only shifting because God is aligning you with those who carry your next assignment. You may feel like the ground beneath you is trembling, but that trembling is only the old foundation breaking apart so that the new one may rise, firm and unshakable. Listen to me, dear one. Do not be afraid. Do not hold on to what is slipping away. Do not mourn the season that has ended. Instead, lift your eyes, breathe deep, whisper a prayer of gratitude, because September is the threshold, and you are stepping into something holy. This is why the angels keep repeating, you will be moving, but you will not be packing your bags. Because this is not a journey of the hands, but of the heart. It is not a movement of the body, but of the spirit. It is not relocation by map, but transformation by grace. Pause with me here. Let your heart feel this truth. Your soul already knows it. Yes, you have been sensing it. The gentle weight of glory pressing upon you. The tug of heaven lifting your spirit higher. The voice of God calling you into a new identity, a deeper trust, a greater faith. This is the movement, and you are not walking into it alone. Heaven is with you. The angels are surrounding you. The Spirit of God is leading you step by step, moment by moment, day by day. Beloved soul, if this word has touched you, if you feel heaven's peace moving in your heart right now, I invite you gently. Stay connected with this sacred flow. Subscribe, so that each new message may find you, right when your spirit needs it most. Leave your reflection. Your support is not only kindness to me, it is partnership with God's work of peace, healing, and hope. But above all, beloved, remain rooted in the truth you've received today. The move has begun. It is not visible yet, but it is real. It is not measurable, but it is unstoppable. You are being carried. You are being lifted. You are being positioned for something greater than you have dreamed. So rest, trust, and walk forward with your head lifted, your heart open, your spirit surrendered. The angels smile. As they say, you will be moving in September, but you will not be packing your bags, because the only thing you need to bring is yourself, willing, open, and ready for what God has prepared. Peace be upon you, beloved, and until we meet again in the next message, may your soul remain cradled in God's perfect love. Welcome, dear soul. The angels lean close again, their voices soft as the morning wind, their presence surrounding you like a quiet sanctuary. They remind you. This message is not a repetition, but a deepening. You are not simply hearing that you will move. You are being invited to feel the movement of God's Spirit within. September is not just a page on a calendar. It is an appointed season. It is a threshold in the Spirit. It is a holy shift already unfolding around you. And here is the truth the angels want you to carry. You are not moving into a place. You are moving into a promise. Yes, you may remain in the same house, the same city, the same circle of people. But the Spirit within you will no longer stand still. The atmosphere around you is about to change, and with it, the very way you see yourself and your journey. This move requires no suitcase. It requires only surrender. The angels whisper that what you once called waiting will soon be revealed as preparing. What felt like delay was in fact God's divine pacing, so that you would be ready at the exact moment the doors opened. You will notice that prayers you once prayed in tears will quietly unfold like blossoms after a night of rain. You will see conversations happen without effort, people reaching out at the right time, connections forming in ways no human could orchestrate. This is movement without motion. This is travel without distance. This is God shifting you into alignment. Listen closely. When the angels say September, they are not only speaking of the 9th month, they are speaking of a season of completion. 9 is the number of fulfillment. 9 is the final stage before new birth. And you, beloved one, are standing at the edge of something new being born within you. But here is the gentle caution. Do not look for outward changes first. Look for the inner whisper. Look for the subtle nudge of peace. Look for the way God steadies your heart, even when the outside remains uncertain. Because this move is not about relocation. It is about revelation. God is revealing to you where you truly belong, not in the place of striving, not in the place of fear, but in the place of trust. If this word is stirring your spirit, pause with me here. Take a breath and let it sink in. And as you breathe, I humbly invite you to walk with us more deeply in this journey. If these messages bring peace to your soul, please subscribe for more gentle guidance. Share this video with someone who needs to be reminded of God's love. And if your heart feels led, support this channel with a super thanks. Every act of support is not about numbers or gain. It is about ensuring these words continue to flow, reaching more souls who sit in silence, longing for a reminder that heaven still speaks. Your kindness helps this light stay alive. Now, let us return to the heart of the angel's message. They want you to know the movement of God may come suddenly, but it will not come chaotically. You may wake one morning in September and feel as though a veil has been lifted. What seemed impossible yesterday will suddenly seem natural. What once felt blocked will open, not through your striving, but through His timing. And you will say within yourself, I did not move to a new land, but I have stepped into a new life. The angels smile as they remind you, you are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly on time, because God Himself orders your steps. So walk gently, speak softly, trust fully, for the move has already begun within you. And when the world asks, where are you going? you will answer with peace. I am going deeper into God's promise. Beloved soul, carry this truth as September unfolds. You are moving, not away from who you are, but into the fullness of who God created you to be. And that is a move worth more than any destination.